Well, here we are. It is Friday. Feels like this one's been a little longer coming than usual. It's falling on October the 18th. Thank you for being here on the downhill side of a beautiful day in the neighborhood weather-wise. We've got a bit of a back and forth, frosty mornings. We've got some sun, some clouds, and some showers, maybe a few thunderstorms as well in your forecast. And we'll get to all that in just a few seconds. So, just a bit of a prelude. Don't like making excuses. Just so everyone knows, last night I did suffer some technical issues on the audio side of the program. We had to omit a couple of our top stories, and actually it was an issue that I had dealt with a few months prior. We fixed, and then when it happened last night and today, I fixed it in the same manner and spent most of the day working, and then it quit again. This time only lasting about an hour. I've been on the phone with Apple support most of the morning and afternoon, and right now it's working, but it is of course put me behind time wise. So we will cover the latest information in regards to that Johnson County shooting. I did speak with one of the deputies as he was returning from the state medical examiner's office just earlier today. I have that interview in just a few moments, your weather forecast, and a few other things that we need to pass along, but I'm very sure that we will be a bit short and get to some of those headlines next week, and I'm hopeful that everything is working from this point further as it normally is. We'll wait and see together. With that said, a couple of things and some good news as far as employment in eastern Kentucky to the tune of 200 state jobs, that is, as a major announcement took place in Floyd County earlier this morning while I was on the phone with technical support. Kentucky's governor and a host of local and other officials announced that the Otter Creek Correctional Facility in Wheelwright, which has been shuttered since 2012, is going to reopen under its new name, Southeast State Correctional Complex. They are opening this for a variety of reasons, including, of course, the employment, but also due to a lot of jail overcrowding that eastern Kentucky is facing. The Otter Creek facility is a 650-bed facility. It's a medium security facility. It will be ran and operated and managed by the Kentucky Department of Corrections under a 10-year lease agreement with Core Civic, which owned the property as it has sat for some time. Right at 200 job applications will be filled in the coming weeks. Actually, starting noon today, career fairs are starting to go on or be planned throughout eastern Kentucky beginning next week on Monday, with the base pay at $30,000 for all positions, or for the least paid position, I believe, as I understand. And they expect to have the facility in operating form by early next year, which of course is just a few months away. A 10-year lease on a 650-bed facility, promising 200 eastern Kentucky jobs, seen as good news by all who were there today. It's a bit staggering. I mean, and I haven't even had time, to be honest, to read the whole thing, but from our Attorney General's office in Kentucky, a judge has agreed with a request from Attorney General Andy Beshear to unseal court documents that reveal specific data on how one opioid manufacturer flooded Kentucky with nearly 1 billion doses of opioids over a mere 6-year period. Beshear had filed this motion in Madison Circuit Court back in August to unseal previously redacted information in this complaint against Missouri-based manufacturer Mallinckrodt. A judge entered the order this week. The information was originally sealed to comply with subpoena procedures employed by the investigation and the U.S. Drug Enforcement Administration. Basically, from January of 2012 through December of 2017, the company sold 900 million doses of opioids to Kentucky. Internal documents demonstrate that the company was aware of suspicious orders in Kentucky, but still filled those orders anyway of opioids for pharmacies. For instance, one example, a Manchester pharmacy dispensed 9,530 milligrams of oxycodone each month in 2012. The population of Manchester was just 1,434 people, which is less than the city of Sagersville. From April 2010 through May of 2014, the company's sales representatives visited and called Kentucky prescribers 17,500 times, promoting their painkillers. From 06 to 14, the company sold 21% of opioids by gram weight distributed to Kentucky pharmacies and accounted for 30% of their total opioid orders in the Commonwealth at that time. Kentucky's Medicaid program, meanwhile, spent about $15 million filling those prescriptions. I spoke with Deputy Tim Clark of the Johnson County Sheriff's Department on a return trip from the State Medical Examiner's Office, where the body of a shooting victim in Johnson County was transported yesterday by the Johnson County coroner. I'll have his words and the latest in that investigation next. At Sayersville National Bank, they know your house is much more than your home. It's an investment, and for many of us, the biggest we'll ever make. And whether it's for needed repairs and maintenance, or a new addition or renovation to give you some more room and more equity, let Sayersville National Bank deal with all the financial work and worry. Real and real competitive, hometown, homegrown, home improvement loans at Sayersville National. We have finally done it. After years and years of extensive testing, we not only invented the chicken sandwich, we have perfected the chicken sandwich. Come and try it and love it with a big, famous dipped breast strip, pickles and mayonnaise, or however you like it fixed. And if you like, make it a double. Just make your way to Lee's to get it and grab a cookie while you're there. At your Sayersville Lee's famous recipe, where even our ice is famous. It can be one of the hardest parts of being a parent. You can beg them, bribe them, hold them down and try to force them, and sometimes you still can't get them to take their medicine. Well, problem solved at Parkway Pharmacy with Flavor X. Let your kids customize their medicine with some of the best flavors that really do taste great, and it's totally free with your child's prescription at Parkway Pharmacy. So stop the suffering, theirs and yours, for free, and get your Flavor X flavored medicines at Parkway Pharmacy in Sayersville. Right now, for pennies on the dollar, a huge selection of like-new laptop computers, a fresh stock of video games, the Cadillac of dog tracking and training systems, new hunting rifles, accessories, and ammo. And they always stock, buy, sell, and pawn gold and silver coins and jewelry with a new selection just in at Parkway Gun and Pawn in Sayersville, 349 Pawn.
I'm Dr. Jason Zimmerman at Highlands ARH, the healthcare system of Appalachia.
From brakes, exhaust, suspension, fluid changes, to expert collision and auto body, to turning your 4x4 or diesel from mild to wild, get real auto maintenance, paint, and repair at Black Smoke Performance in Dixie of Sayersville, 349-8785. Just shortly after 6 o'clock last evening, after I had left you, I received information from Johnson County Sheriff Doug Saylor about the identity of a man shot by his estranged wife in Johnson County yesterday morning. The woman, Misty Snipes, was said to have pulled a gun on her estranged husband in her home and killed him, we believe, from multiple shots from a handgun. The authorities in the case pronounced Joseph Snipes II dead due to gunshot wounds to the chest at that residence. The investigation began immediately. As I told you last night, the sheriff was conducting interviews throughout all morning and afternoon. No charges have been filed yet in the case, as the investigation is still ongoing. Deputy Tim Clark says that it's going to be a lengthy investigation, given all of the evidence that they have collected thus far. This was the interview that I received earlier today on his return from Frankfort and the State Medical Examiner's Office.
Yes, correct. I've been there with the medical examiner all day. There's a lot of information, a lot of evidence that has to be gathered and put together on this case. This is kind of a different situation that we're looking at. There's a lot of leads that we're having to follow up on and everything regarding this investigation.
As just a bit of a follow-up, can you go back to kind of just the general information that was released yesterday about the call that you all received, what you did when you arrived, and so forth?
Yesterday, when 911 dispatch gave myself and Sheriff Saylor the call had come in that it was a female had reported that she had shot her husband. The husband didn't live at the residence where the shooting occurred at, which was on Kentucky Route 825 in Hager Hill area, Johnson County. We arrived on the scene, secured the area, and they were determined that the husband was deceased. During our initial investigation, there was a lot of information that was given to us. That's why it's such a extensive investigation at this time. There's just many different angles that we have to look at. A lot of information, a lot of allegations that, stemming up from the recent past, but we got to look at everything so there'll be a just decision on, what angle we decide to go with this.
Other details that we've been able to confirm: the weapon in question was a .38 revolver, which was collected and recovered at the scene. There were also numerous but an unknown exact number of shots that were fired. Also, the shooter was taken to the emergency room for testing and for treatment following the arrival of authorities yesterday. Once again, those autopsy results, of course, are still pending. I've got a reminder for you. I ran this earlier and I forgot to. I just didn't get it on last night with the problems that we had. But it's a big event. They're already rolling in over on Middle Fork in Magoffin County. And to all hunters out there, this is an open hunt. The Breathitt Ridge Beagle Club is hosting a Relay for Life hunt tomorrow. They are going to be hunting Saturday and Sunday. It's a 2-day event at the Magoffin County, at the Middle Fork Fire Department. Hunters from all over the nation coming. Expected to be as many as 200. They are going to have hunters from Mississippi, Michigan, Illinois, and a host of others at the fire department. Over 200 hunters out in the field tomorrow, and local hunters are invited as well. Dogs have to be AKC registered, and they can register your animals there if they are not. All proceeds going to the Relay for Life. This is a big event, and with no other active hunts for beagle hunters going on this weekend, there should be a big crowd. Spectators, you are welcome as well, and you can even go out into the field, as from what I understand, and get up close and personal. Not super close, but you know what I mean. Here's tonight's Magoffin Farm Bureau Community Calendar. And it starts off with a couple of birthdays, both a day early. These two celebrating their birthday tomorrow with a lot of best wishes from a lot of friends and family. And Donna, I've got a long list of happy birthday wishes to you with a lot of love and from several different phone calls. Your daughter and your sweet granddaughter, your daughter from Point Pleasant as well, and a whole lot of friends and family. They wanted me to wish you the very happiest of birthdays to Donna Cox. And a happy 9th birthday to Miss Stevie Jo Edler. She's celebrating her birthday tomorrow as well, as I said. And from Mom and Dad and her grandparents and the fam and the friends, happy birthday to Stevie Jo. Happy birthday to you. For the rest of the calendar, just a quick reminder, homecoming services still going on tonight at 7, tomorrow night at 7, Sunday morning at 11. With special preaching nightly and on Sunday morning at the Sagersville Free Will Baptist Church, and this is your invitation. And with Halloween bearing down upon us, you are invited to the 3rd annual Creepy Creek Haunted House over at the Middle Creek Fire Department on 114 over in Floyd County, just across the Floyd-Magoffin County line, where all your nightmares come true. It's just $5 per person, $5 per person. They open at 8 o'clock tonight, tomorrow night, and next Friday and Saturday as well. And ladies, it's probably my last reminder because they need you to RSVP for next Thursday's Pink Carpet Affair luncheon for our local breast cancer survivors. You will be their special VIPs. They just want to hear that you are coming, and to do so, call 349-3216 to our Magoffin County Extension Service. Call me when you got a calendar announcement or birthday or an anniversary that you want us to share, and we will be glad to do so. And turning to obituary listings for this evening, Danny Wages, 56, of the left-hand fork of Johnson here in Sagersville, passed away on Wednesday of this week at his home. Our latest update says that funeral arrangements for Danny are still incomplete at this hour, but to be announced soon by the Sagersville Funeral Home. You're going to absolutely fall in love with all the new arrivals at the seasonal shop, from all the autumn colors and styles in ladies' designs, shoes and accessories, Charlie Page, Mud Pie, you know the name brands, to jewelry, Simply Southern, Natural Life, caps, cups, and more, to rooms of home decor. And all you'll need to decorate for the fall and Halloween seasons, plus everything from coffees to candles, but hurry, because everything Christmas is already arriving daily and will be out soon, and fall will be gone before you know it. at Frazier's Prater Drugs Seasonal Shop in downtown Sayersville. Getting the best deal on the best tires with the best service has never been easier. Just log on to ConleyTire.net, check out the latest rebates, sales, and promotions, pick out the tires you want, and email, call, or come by. For huge savings from the family who's been proudly serving the area for over 32 years. Conley Tire in Staffordsville, 297-2424.
Car wrecks, truck wreck, disability, workers' comp, slip and fall, wrongful death. Your case matters to you. Your case matters to us. Contact McFarland Tinker Law Office. With our combined experience of over 58 years, we're here ready to work for you.
Whether it's diabetes, arthritis, or injury causing you foot and ankle problems, or excruciating pain in your heel that's often easily treatable, Dr. Cheryl Cheney has over 21 years in group and private practice as one of the region's leading podiatrists, and she's now practicing right here in Sayersville. Dr. Cheryl Stalder Cheney is now seeing new patients, young and old, at Hope Family Podiatry Center in Sayersville, just next to the Lee's Famous Recipe. Call for an appointment today. Well, my apologies again, but as of right now, it does appear as though my software difficulties or issues have been remedied, so I'm just going to leave you with a short update from your Licking Valley RACC forecast. The first half of your weekend, it's going to be pretty warm, 70s for the weekend. There's a tropical storm that is formed today. He has been named Nestor, Nestor, and while Nestor directly isn't going to affect us, the outermost portions or bands of Nestor have a chance, as well as combining with a cold front out of the Midwest, bringing us some rain chances. Right now, they look to be during the overnight Saturday and early Sunday. Pretty good timing. As far as widespread or significant rainfall, we have some better chances of that, with maybe even some thunderstorms at the first of next week. That's in lieu of a stronger front that's rolling in on your Monday. And then we actually calm down, we quiet down, and we'll have some 60s and sunshine for, it looks like, a few days, maybe even a few 70s. And you can see that roller coaster bit of a ride right here in your Licking Valley RECC forecast. Mostly clear tonight. A beautiful Friday, I have to say. I also have to say I didn't get to get out and enjoy too much of it. But nevertheless, 39, mostly clear. And a light easterly wind, and that will sum up the end of your Friday. Looking into your weekend, we'll see about 69. We will see mostly sunny skies tomorrow before some showers, and a low of 48 tomorrow night. As for those shower chances, a slight chance after 4 or 5 tomorrow to the tune of 10% or so. Those chances will go up to about 40% after 7, and then a lingering 20% chance of some showers sticking around until about 8 o'clock Sunday morning. So both days of your weekend look to be mostly sunny, with those showers late afternoon, early morning Sunday, so it shouldn't interfere with too much of some beautiful fall weather otherwise. And we still need the rain, of course. Sunday, 72, a nighttime low of 50. Starting off next week, which no one really wants to think about at this time, close to the upper 70s, well, the upper 70s and close to 80. 77 degrees and partly sunny Monday. However, shower chances, as I said just a second ago in the prelude, start to increase and will. 20% after 3 o'clock Monday afternoon. Showers likely, thunderstorms possible Monday evening. Nighttime lows right around 50 degrees. And showers look to continue into your Tuesday. up until about 10 or 11 Tuesday morning. Otherwise, I think we'll see temperatures take a hit down to 64, but drying and mostly sunny for most of your Tuesday. Clear skies that night, 37 degrees for your Tuesday night. And that's when we get back into the frost pattern. Wednesday, some patchy frost in the morning, otherwise sunny and 63. Clear Wednesday night, a low of 36, which means more patchy frost lingering into your Thursday morning, when we should see sunny and 69. Thursday night, still dry, partly cloudy, and a low of 46. And the next shower chances roll back in by the end of next week with a 20% chance, mostly cloudy, and 65 on your Friday. Well, that's a wrap for this week. You never want to see them go because they go by too quickly, but kind of glad this one's over. Thank you all for watching. Have a wonderful weekend. We hope to see you next week, starting off with a truly wonderful story that we are set to cover tomorrow about a dedication of a bridge here in Magoffin County to two deserving soldiers who did not return home from the war. We've got that and a couple of other things. Special reports. We're already working on another local war hero related story as well. It's being pinned right now for the Saggersville Independent. There are going to be two big stories that we'll be talking about and a whole lot of other news when I see you next time. Good night, good weekend. Thank you so much for watching.